But it almost feels nostalgic at this point because I think it's coming up on 2 years since the first time I played Summoners War, right? Yeah. No. I don't think it has. Well, the first time I played it, it was like summer project. Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll do some arena stuff. You like the game music, but not the mon's attacking sound. Means you're trying to study. Oh yeah, I guess it's a little abrasive. I'm manualing on the giveaway in the meanwhile. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I understand it's a wireless connection, but the audio delay is pretty annoying. Because there's actually an audio delay, and you'll notice it now that I stated it. Between, oh, that's annoying. Between when I activate an ability and when it actually goes off. Look at that! Look at that, Vero. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I put Vero on a damage build right there. You thought you were gonna... Maybe you are gonna live. Wait a second. Faye has something to say about that, though. Or maybe not. Can I get some stuns? Yeah. Oh, doesn't matter. Stuns don't mean anything in this game. As long as violent procs exist. Oh, so much for my time to loot. So much for any defense. I have 3 defense breakers on my team. Everybody except for Vero has a defense break. And I'm still struggling to get one on anybody. It's all good. We'll kill nobody real quick. Alright, and dead. Oh, I guess not. Maybe not dead. That Amarna is built for raids right there. Can we kill Sierra Orion team? I don't think so. I think we lose to Sierra Orion every single time. Let's do it anyways. I've got nothing to lose. I'm at like Challenger 3 right now, so of course it's Will. So I should have brought Chiwu. Although it won't. Yep. Can we kill? Yes, we can. Can we kill? Nope. It would have been nice to kill. Ooh, we actually got close to killing Orion. Oh, of course he violent procs. At least Vero isn't stunned. I don't think Vero's going to be the primary. No attack break. No! It wasn't enough damage. Proc. Yes! No, Faye, okay. If Faye didn't revenge proc into second skill, we would have lost that. RNG though in this game. Jesus. Okay, Galleon should have time to loot up. And then Faye should have third skill. Yep, good game. Even if Faye doesn't ignore defense, I get that. Well, unless I miss all my crits miraculously. Which it is Summoner's War. RNG is never in your favor. Okay. Who do we want to kill? Let's kill Vero. And then kill everyone else. God, I love this team. This is so good. Probably dead. Ooh, what is this? This is a disgusting team. I don't even want to look at it. And I think we beat this. Except for the fact that it has Wind Panda, I'm not really scared of that team. Oops, wrong device. Alright, let's go. It's a slow Wind Panda and a slow Broda. I expected at least 3/4 attack bar at this speed. Oh, perfect, Vero. Now kill Wind Panda. Come on, Faye. That's beautiful. Oh my god, 3 ignore defenses? What is this? RNG day. Now I wish I had more scrolls to summon. I already got 3 scrolls today just from random drops from Hall of Magic, so kind of set there. Okay, what are we gonna do? Oh, we could grab some more wings. I'm feeling arena right now. The RNG hasn't screwed us over yet, so that's an annoying team too. Hopefully it's, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to make a fast Megan because Megan has like 90 base speed or something. Yeah, even with the faster speed lead, I still outsped. And I'm more worried about Okeanos than Megan. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. Vero hit. Yeah, I love seeing that 30k first skill from Vero. I can't wait to put him on equally stacked violent runes. Wait, didn't I just faced the team just like this, except what was instead of Kumar? There's another unit instead of Kumar here. That's crazy. Especially since it's back to back. Or no. It was Poseidon something something. It was Poseidon Huadam Theo or something? I don't know. No. Not Poseidon. It was Megan, Lucian, Sierra, and Okeanos. Sierra or Wind Panda? Let's take out Sierra. Yeah. I know Wind Panda, I get it. He's gonna Vioproc like 30 times. Ooh, 30k. That Okeanos had no defense. Yep. 3 Vioprocs right there or something? Great. Just don't defense break. Oh, fuck's sakes. I hate Wind Panda. Oh. Oh. Violent procs! What'd I say? Wind Panda just Vioprocced and killed my entire team. Oh. Torsena, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Cheeseburger, you cleared TOA 100? Nice. Congratulations. You get anything good out of your scroll? That was BS. I don't understand what just happened there. Oh, I'm sorry. Wind Panda happened there. That's a reoccurring theme, though. That's why you want Feng Yan? Oh, yeah. Feng Yan is instant win. Every single time. He's like instant win Guild Wars and everything. Just pulled Chilling? Congrats, dude. That's sick. I love my Chilling. You can see here, he has my second best Swift Blade set. And I think we actually lost this Dragon's run. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we killed one of the... That was really random. The random off focus to the left crystal. Yeah, she has a Feng Yan. And it's on really, really garbage, basic violent energy runes. And hers violence like 6 times in a row, too. It's rigged. Should I use Chilling or Unskilled Megan for starter DB10 team with Vero? You should work on skilling up Megan and use Megan instead. Chilling is not that great by himself. He really needs a team to be built around him. And so, yeah, Megan will be all around better. The defense buff is going to be huge in giving your team survivability for a starter DB10 team. Man, this was a slow run. 2-minute run. Oh, 143. Felt like forever. Runs. I'm looking for... I think I need a violent attack slot 6. Yeah, I'm global. I'm on the global server currently. You're prepared for Vert event? Nice. Do I have to wait until Megan is skilled up before you can start DB10? If you want consistent runs, yeah. Megan really needs the 100% success rate, or the 100% activation rate on her second skill. Also, increasing the activation rate of her dots helps a little bit with clear time. Honestly, you shouldn't even feel rushed to get into Dragons, though. I don't know why everyone feels really, really rushed to get into Dragons. Dragons is, like, super overrated. Violent runes are great and all, but the violent runes you get need to be really, really good to replace Swift runes on units. Like, honestly, this entire team that I'm running right now is all from Giants. There's no Dragon's runes on any of these units. It's all Swift Blade and Swift Energy on Galleon. Well, Tark's on Fatal Blade, but again, it's all Giants runes either way. And I didn't even do a slow Dragons first. I went straight into this. Your DB10 team is Bastet, Bella, Vero, Chilling, Theo. Nice. It's a pretty sick team. Theo is really good for backup damage. I still haven't pulled the Theo. I've only opened 2 Ifrit scrolls, and both of them have been Amir, so. Amir was nice, though. He helped me out for my super fast speed GB10. My speed GB10 was, I think I hit 159 second time. Of course, that was before they murdered all the fastest clear times. All the fastest clear times got reset in like one of the recent updates, so if you had a recent clear time, it disappeared. Or fastest clear time. Charlie Chaplin Cookie, what's up? How you doing, Sith Lord? You should summon then water essence came out Secret Theo. Did that twice. Yeah? Summon on Water Day? Maybe I will. It's just RNG though, you know? That's like, you know, 95% of this game is RNG. I see that so often too. Yeah, I can't wait to get my Vero on a violent set. I know I've been talking down the runes. Wait, alerts. Alerts don't show up. There they are. Torsana, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Level 39 Wind Panda owner. He's talking trash about your Wind Panda, hun. It's true though. I need more damage on my team. Like, Verd needs to be speed crit damage attack instead of speed crit rate attack. Which I bet I could pull off, but I'm going to need to reduce Verd's speed, so I don't know how I feel about that yet. Putting Verd anywhere below like 240 speed, or 230 speed, just doesn't feel right. Because I just need Verd to keep going. Also, I need speed tower levels. If I get speed tower levels, I'll be better off. Is my phone melting? My phone is melting, guys. I hope you know that. My phone is like... It's probably at least 100 degrees Fahrenheit. As a result of the weather. It's been hot by me lately. No stuns. Do we lose this? You're stating facts, yeah. Oh yeah, there goes Vero. There goes the run. I would end it right now, but I'm going to let you guys watch the run fail now. So, at the mid-boss stage, one of two things has to happen. Either Vero has to stun the crystals, or the team has to randomly focus off one of the crystals. If both crystals get an attack, any one of my units except for Galleon is instantly dead. That's the biggest downside to this team. Otherwise, it's got a bunch of upsides. Like I said, no Dragon's Runes required to make this team work. And it works, you know, with like 90% success rate, so it's really good. Yeah, mid-boss stage sucks. Yeah, see, no Vero, no dot cleanse. It means increased damage. Choose the third dot. And we're dead. Any unit besides Vero or Galleon can die, but Galleon never dies, so it's not an issue. But if Vero dies, we lose. So I've done it without Verd, I've done it without Chilling, and I've done it without Tark. And it's been just fine. But Vero just is too important. Hey, shut up, battery. How about that? So many notifications. If I go to charge my phone right now, right, it'll get even hotter. I'm gonna get an ice pack to put my phone on. I'll be right back. I am ready for free rune removal as well. Okay. Same team as... Oh, that's the team I was running before. I hope you have really good rune quality, though, Torsena. That was the Dragon's B10 team I was running before. And then I put all of my Stella runes on Vero. What happened, team? Chilling doesn't ever strip for some reason. This is super rip. Yeah, yeah, that's the team I was running before. I was running that exact same team. But like I said, rune requirements have to be really, really high. How to rune Stella? Speed, crit damage, attack. Really fast. Upwards of 210 speed, 55% accuracy, at least 170% crit damage. If you're running Chilling, you could go down to 70% crit rate, and you'll still be good at the boss stage. If you do attack, crit damage, attack, you have to have high speed subs. And max crit tower, and max speed tower. You want her to go really often. You want her to be able to constantly put on the brand. And you want her to hit all 7 hits with her third skill. Yeah, if you lack crit rate, then you lack consistency, because the crystals aren't fire monsters, they're element neutral. Which means you don't get any, there's no way to really skimp and get a bonus off of that. My Stella was 200% crit damage, or 190 something crit damage, 70 or 69, 68% crit rate, just above 210, I think maybe 215 speed, 50 or 60% accuracy, and plus 950 attack. Any other stats that I'm missing? I don't think so. I think that's all the stats. I don't think speed 2 on her is good. She doesn't do any damage based off of speed, just the number of attacks exactly. And it's not about her doing damage based off speed, it's about her constantly being able to do the things she's there for. She needs to be fast like every unit. You want to be able to outspeed the dragon multiple times And if one of your units misses a defense break, she brings the extra defense break. Wow, and we lose this one too. That's so stupid. You could see we're missing just the tiniest little bit of damage. Or maybe not. That was disgusting. Those are not the runs we like to see. 2-minute run, that's gross. It's you go attack crit damage attack on her if you can hit 100 and whatever 105 speed or plus 105 speed without needing speed and sled 2. I don't know. Here. I don't care if free run removal day is coming up. People are gonna cringe. I'm gonna put her on. The thing is, I can't get her 100 speed off a Swift with attack crit damage attack, right? So here's my Vero build. Here's what was on Stella before. This was Stella's old build. Right? So, and Vero actually benefits a little bit, tiny little bit more because no, he doesn't. He benefits a tiny little bit less just because he has slightly lower attack, slightly lower speed. But they both awaken into accuracy, so they both have essentially the same requirements for runes. So, I'm not a big fan of her attack crit damage attack. Here, what else can we do? The thing is, right, so I do that. Do I have a blade slot 2 attack percent so I can debunk this? I do, but it has high crit rate and not enough crit damage. But it has speed as well, so let's see. And Dragon's plus 80 with a varied lead and max tower. I don't have max tower though. That's the thing. I'm cheating my way into Dragon's B10. $55. That's exactly 70%. 181 crit damage. Enough accuracy. Her attack is definitely higher. Let's see how she does. Screw it, right? If this doesn't work, I'm out of dragons, I'm going back to giants, and I'll stay there until after free rune removal, but I've been screwing around with the Dragons B10 team a lot lately. Here we go. Attack on slot 2. We'll see if Sith Lord is really a god. She definitely does more damage per hit. Before I think she was hitting 4.5 a hit with defense break attack buff. But honestly, I was just worried about having not enough speed to do everything. So there's the extra defense break. I think we still lose here though, because somebody's gonna die. Yep, we lose. That quick. Because we lose Tark, we lose. We lose any unit, we really lose. I mean, that's all of Dragon's B10 now. And if Stella's speed was faster, Stella would have got off that third skill and reduced the Dragon's attack bar before he was able to kill Tark. See? That's what I'm saying. Rune Tark? What do you mean, runes for Tark? My Tark runes are speed, crit damage, attack on Fatal. Yeah, see, we're dead. She's not fast enough. It's just not worth it. Just did a survey to gain 5 bits. Nice. We'll do 2 more runs to see if results change. But like I said, I mean, she wasn't fast enough at the mid boss, which is, again, at the mid boss, that's where the huge difference is made. That's where Vero made the difference in the team, because Vero was able to either stun the crystals or help focus out one of the crystals. Because with defense break attack buff, Vero one hits a crystal. And it's not like I have Tayor here, so. I've tried a bunch of different teams though. I actually hit a 1 minute team or a 105 team with, I can't remember, it was some crazy composition though. My Vero doesn't hit that hard. Your Vero probably doesn't have the same rune quality. And look at that, see? Stella was too slow and Verd died. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Here's where Violent Galleon Tark would help. Stella would have to go after Galleon. Chilling needs to be as fast as well. Chilling is fast. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. You have Teor. That's exactly the point I'm making. And all my units are fast, dude. All my units are on Swift above 220. Except Stella, of course, now. Can I see your Chilling rune? Sure. My Chilling is probably my best rune monster. Doesn't land Brand, but lands the Silence. Beautiful, Stella. You are great. See? This is why I unruned Stella and runed up my Vero with her runes. Her damage output isn't as good as Vero. She doesn't bring as much to the team as Vero. And giving her speed clearly does nothing. Slot to attack percent, crit damage 6%, accuracy, that's nice. Yeah, my Verd died. I told you, at the mid-boss, I either have to take out one of the crystals or one of my units is dead. That's always 100% of what happens. What's up, Past Cage? How you doing? So yeah, so my Verdahill's built speed, crit rate, attack. Because again, these are the only way. This is the only way that the team works correctly. Just got here. It's all good. No, I mean it happens. That I was just trying to make a point. That's why I was doing all this. Was I was trying to make a point. Yeah, let me just go do this real quick. There goes the 5. So I just spent 650k mana. 650k mana just to show that Stella doesn't work. I mean that's what I was trying to say though. Yeah, exactly. She needs everything. She needs speed, crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, attack, HP, defense. So that's fine though. I mean that's what I would expect. This team has worked pretty well for the most part. Like I said, the only problem... Oh yeah, I'm in channel 3750 if you want to talk in chat, and I could check out your island. Oh, and I also need to show the Chilling runes. Yes, I won't forget about that either. So we need a stun here, or we need to kill that tower. Can we kill that tower? Yes, there we go. We're good. I wish there was an option in the settings to choose at the mid-boss, like for mid-boss stage. There really should be. So I'm trying to fit Chilling in my DB10 team. Chilling's amazing. But there definitely should be a focus option where you have your unit focus the crystals or the mid-boss dragon first. Because if they just stuck to one, it'd be good. Either one would be fine. But they don't. What happens is... there we go. See? That was so good. What happens is they'll focus... They'll hit the dragon a few times, then they'll hit the crystals a few times. They're really inconcisive. They waste a bunch of time. And then somebody gets double hit by towers back to back. And if that ever happens, then whatever unit gets double hit is dead. Except Galleon. But Galleon never gets double hit. Because they never even focus Galleon because the towers are too smart. Vero needs to... Oh, Vero needs to be faster. He's never fast enough. I mean, I have, whatever, 5% accuracy to abandon on free rune removal. But I don't think that's an issue. I think the biggest issue is just speed tower, which I can't make that go any faster. Unless I wanted to spend like $100 worth of refills in Arena, which I very well could do. I've considered it a few times just to get the stupid glory towers over with. Because there's nothing more frustrating than being limited by something you can't possibly make go any faster. Because glory towers just happen in time. Is Veramos your first transmog? No, I bought the Ifrit transmog pack. My first transmog is Faye. Over here. Or my first, well, if you want to say my first transmog that I purchased with the transmog stones, it's Faye. My very first transmog was Charlotte when that came out. I purchased that one because I mean it was my first or my second F5, so yeah, Phase Bay. Chilling runes. Let's do that. Let's fix this. Channel 3750. So yeah, here's chilling. Here's the stats at least. I'll go show runes in a second. So super fast or whatever. Speed, crit damage, attack. A 70% crit rate, 170 crit damage, 60% accuracy. Yeah, global. Here's the runes. So slot 1, it's a pretty decent rune. It's got everything I need. Slot 2, the only thing that I would want to get rid of is resistance for some more attack. I would love to swap out nothing because everything's fine there pretty much. Here, having attack somewhere, like attack percentage, would be nice. This rune's just fine. And this rune is also just fine. I mean, there's nothing I could add to it besides having speed instead of HP. Do I use chilling in RTA as well? I don't do RTA. Need a faster DB10. Let's go visit you and see. Let's see what you got. So what DB10 are you running currently? You said you did not say. Let's see. Let's see what you've got. What am I doing? Let's see. So you're chilling. So what do you said you're trying to run Bastet, Vero, Theo, Chilling, Bella. How do you manage that team? You have you're missing a lot of crit rate. That's your first thing, is your chilling needs, if you're gonna run crit damage in slot 4, you need more crit rate. Also, your runes aren't brought to plus 15. All units that you bring there need plus 15 runes. Dragon's B10 is no joke. Let's see who else. Bastet, you want to bring Bastet up to like 150 speed. Since you're not running Galleon, you want to make Bastet really, really fast. Especially because you don't have a Vertihill in your team. The only way to make this really, you know, as consistent as possible is to make Bastet even faster so that her attack bar boost is actually relevant. Who else? We've got Bella here. Same thing with Bella. Bella should be faster. And the runes should be brought up to plus 15 if you plan on doing this. It looks like to me though, you just need to spend more time in Giants. You just have a lack of speed, which is as a result of not farming enough Giants. I mean, honestly, I didn't even touch Dragons before I went right into my Dragons B10 speed team. Am I the only one who's not a fan of Theo in Dungeons? I think Theo's interesting. I like him in Dragons because he has a second life, essentially, so if you give him really, really good rune priority, he can do a lot. That's a little bit louder. Be a slave to the Giants? Yeah, pretty much. Otherwise, I mean, you're fine. Your Theo looks pretty good. The other thing is more HP on Theo would be nice through substats. And more speed, of course. Always more speed if you can on Theo. Yeah, it's hard though. I mean, speeding up Dragon's B10, I mean, you really, really need to have high rune requirements. You need to meet those. So yeah, so speed tower, I'm boned right now. I'm at level 3 speed tower, so I'm really, really missing out on all the potential speed. So I'm missing out on potential 10% speed, which is 10 speed per unit, which is an obnoxiously, you know, high amount of speed that I miss out. It's like, it's what, 3 or 2/5? 2/5. It's 2/5 of a Swift set, essentially, you're missing out on. So, I mean, it sucks. But, I mean, you know, I'm in Dragons. 200 away from Speed Tower, level 7, nice. Hey, what's up, Xander? How you doing?
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Because I was going to be quiet because I got B10 ready.
Maybe that is a little bit too loud. I'll down the game volume. I don't have much to go off of when it comes to the volume of things, except for the feedback I get from OBS. So, I never know if stuff's too loud. I mean, I know I'm always too loud. You pulled an aerial, congratulations, that's awesome. Oh, I think, isn't that set as your rep right now? I had an aerial rep somewhere, and I was like, why is there an aerial? What's going on? Ice cubes aren't doing it for my phone. I have it on. I'm laying my phone on a bed of ice in a bowl right now. They're refreezable ice cubes. The ice isn't gonna melt. Okay, never mind. I saw another aerial rep somewhere then. Uh-oh. This tuning of the team is not quite right. I mean, Shilling is tuned perfectly to the boss's movements, taking into account the 1 vertihill increase per turn, but I mean, it's a lot of math to get a perfectly speed-tuned team, especially when there's all this stuff going on. Tier 2 good right now, not to be a rep. Oh yeah, you have all your rune priority on Taylor. I see so many Violent Taors now, it's pretty funny. I see Violent Taors, but then they have like speed slot 2, and they've got only plus 42 speed. And I'm like, oh, nice, what a sick rep. And the attack is low too, it's not like it's just a speed issue. It's like a whole build issue. And I don't understand. People are in such a rush to put everything on Violet, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, yeah, Violent's cool. When you see the proc, it's cool, but who cares if you proc and he hits like a wet noodle 2 times instead of 1 time, you know? Verd didn't die there, wow. He's gonna be de-runed tomorrow. Who are you unrunning him for? I don't think I have much rune maintenance to do tomorrow, if any. I'm doing your double Lucian comps again for Giants and Arena. Oh, okay, so you're gonna have your speed Lucian on Tayor's runes? Because Tayor's probably got your best damage dealer set. Can we get a time to loot? No, it's not up. That's what I like to see. That's the damage right there. Alright, so there's the Transcendence. We need rune pieces for once. It's unusual. Usually that's the last issue we have is rune pieces. No, we need the symbol of harmony, the green one. The green crafting material. He'll still get runes, just won't be as great as he is, okay. Yeah. Be right back. There's a donut in the house with my name on it.
It's like there's a weird suction that happens. And you know, it's really nice because I remember I told you I really like our thing. The old thing is super awesome. And remember she said that she came in one comment on the graph. Like she's like, wait, isn't that the guy who is releasing or practicing or whatever? So anyways, I love her. She's like, oh, are you doing anything fun today? I'm like, oh, I started just like this. She's like, you're so great at that. She's like, no shit. She's like, no bullshit. You would be great. Because I took off my heels.
Look at you. Oh,
I had my veggies.
Didn't you?
That's good. All right, let's start this run back up. It was a Boston cream donut, and a nice cup of ice cold water, because it's so hot. Might switch my Varad and Vio and maybe get to Transmog. That's cool. Yeah, Panda Transmog's not that cool. The only panda that looks that great is Molong, and that's just because the third skill animation is really good. The Dragon Dance is pretty cool too. Yeah, Tashar should totally take your transmog. I mean, you were in GB10 before you even had like your Vero fully fused, and your Tashar was like 5-star on the 5-star scenario runes, and you were like clearing GB10 in 2 minutes. It was ridiculous. I think you don't remember how like blessed your account was. Like she got Tashar and Lucian at the beginning of the game, and she still managed to complain multiple times about how she wishes she had other units on her account. I'm like, you have the two best units for Giants B10. Get your Perna transmog. Also, my Vanessa and Sean have transmog. That's cool. Yeah, Sean definitely deserved it. I don't know about Vanessa having it though. I mean, to each their own, but it's Vanessa. I think Tashar is her rep. No, Wind Panda's her rep. Because Wind Panda's 100% success rate on Aiden Hell. Tashar isn't, because Tashar's an idiot sometimes. Not your Sig, you don't have a Perna? Oh, okay. Your Sig got your transmog, really? Yeah, Feng Yen is a better rep. At least it's a more consistent rep. It's not as fast as Tashar, but Tashar screws up in Aiden Hell. You wouldn't believe how often either. Hitashar isn't terribly ruined, and I mean, it still screws up because sometimes it just wouldn't use its third skill. Like on an AoE wave, it uses its second skill instead of its third skill, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? They fixed her AI. No, this was like a week or two ago. When they fixed her AI, it means they stopped making her use the third skill all the time. That's what they changed when they changed Tashar. Is now, so Tashar used to always just spam the third skill, which was perfect. Tashar should use third skill every time the third skill's up. No, it's not. Tashar, well, yeah, it gets slapped and it gets whatever. Tashar's not poorly ruined though. It's like, what's up, Apollo? How you doing? I mean, her Tashar's pretty sick. Or not sick, but it's, it works, I think. Here, we'll look at it. We'll go look at it. Let's go check it out real quick. So, see. I can't remember where. There we go. I mean, it's not. I mean, 3,000 attack, 165% crit damage, 85% crit rate. It's not poorly runed. It's just sometimes Tashar's stupid. Sometimes Tashar will just not use the third skill like 3 times in a row. Struggling to make a speed DB10 team? Probably speed towers in runes. Speed tower in runes is like 95% of it. Lucian was ruined great and still randomly. See? That's what I'm saying, right, Sith Lord? Sometimes it just happens, especially in Aiden Forest. I mean, the base stats of everything in Aiden are pretty high. No, that's definitely 95% of it. Because, yeah, compositions matter. But, I mean, by this point, right? So from Giants, you should have learned about compositions. You should have... I'm saying in terms of the problems with people's teams. You know, most people check out a team online if they're looking to make a speed team. And it's probably they have the right team, they have the right monsters, and they don't have the rune requirements. Yeah, Lapis is a really consistent farmer, too. I'm gonna do some stuff on free rune removal tomorrow. I'm gonna ditch a lot of speed for a lot of attack on all my units, except for Vertigo. Hey, what a garbage rune. No, that actually could be a really good, if it was a 6-star rune. It could be a good R5 rune for frontliner. Because that's what I've been looking out for is guard sets. Yeah, Lepus's kit is amazing. Dual attack bar reduction, I mean everything. She's been used in Dragon Speed teams too, but you need to give her really, really good runes. Yeah, I mean people I mean undervalue the crap out of her. Also, she's gotten changed so much since even like when I began. I remember the days of her first skill doing nothing, her second skill being heal block, and her third skill just not being used by the AI. Nope, Verd's dead. Yep. The AI is just stupid in this game. I mean, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
What?
Is it okay?
No. I mean... Yeah, so I've seen this run do this a few times, where Verd dies and the run still works out just fine, and it made me really triggered, and I actually did a run without Verd, and it was a 115 run. I'm gonna find an image of it. I'm gonna put up my I'll be right back border in a second, and I'm gonna find the image because it was freaking hilarious that this team even worked, much less had what was my fastest time. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let's find this image real quick. Because it was like, this was ridiculous. I saw this and I was like beyond triggered. I'm like, yeah, of course this works, right? That makes sense. Here we go. Look at this. Here's an image of it, right? Here's a screenshot. It was Vero lead, Galleon, double Tark, chilling. And I did this team, and I hit a 112 run with no Vertihill. I was like, just in time for Vertihill to be given away, I found a team that kind of works, and it doesn't contain Vertihill. Let's try out that team again, right? We've got nothing to lose. Chilling using that second skill? Yeah, chilling using that second skill loses some of my runs. I'm gonna get more water. Yeah, sometimes chilling will use that second skill, and I'll just be like, the dragon's about to move, a galleon's about to move, and the immunity's up. So, what the hell's going on here? It's really irritating, to be honest. I mean, just because like it doesn't make sense. Double Tark. Try that team out. My Lapis is not ruined well enough. Look, see? The Vero lead gives me survivability. The Tarks usually give my Galleon the cooldown reduction it needs to constantly be up, so I constantly have some sort of defense breakup. And then I have all that damage from the Tarks. Although I would like to rune up my Tarks, so I'm going to do this. It's definitely slower. Well, I say that. My fastest time was with this team, so... There's a 135 run. Ah, screw Vertihill. I'm gonna be in a stupidest quotes of 2018 compilation for Summoners War, where it shows, which is just me saying screw Vertihill. Ah, screw it, right? I've also done a team similar to this, where I had a Sigmaris lead instead. My Sigmaris is, I believe, runed okay for dragons on a speed crit damage attack build, though. I think it's somewhere. I want to check it out. We'll see after this. Oh. So, I mean, this team is working, and Vero's lead allows me to stay alive, so... No time to loot. That's what kills us, of course. Oh, no stun. Chilling's dead. Now this is a lost run. No chilling is a lost run, though. Because I think where we're slowest is at the boss stage. Vert isn't really great. Purian and Spectre would do the same thing, but just... yeah, that's the thing. Well, the thing is, the reason why Vert is so good is just because when you're dealing with Vert, you don't have to deal with stupid AI. I'm not gonna wait this out. I know it's not gonna work without the chilling. I have one more composition I want to play around with, and I played around with this a little bit. Is this. Here's my crappy Sigmaris. 1% lower crit rate than I'd like. And the speed isn't even that high for a speed slot. Oh, we can bring this rune up. Isn't this a legendary base rune I have on him too? No, it's not. I can't even... Wow, this rune is disgusting. Oh my god. Why do we even own this rune? It is crit damage and attack. We don't have any other speed runes with crit damage and attack? Really? Oh wait, we have, we've got this guy, this garbage piece. Oh, he's on Swift. Anybody else have a speed slot? Ew. Why am I looking at Wayne? Okay, let's go to Blade slot 2. No one. I only have 2 good Blade runes. That's disgusting. I don't want to use this rune. This is a default legendary rune too. What's up, Aries? How you doing? What happened to my other vids? What do you mean what happened to my other vids? Other stream vids? Stream vids disappear after a certain amount of time. Unless you're, like, partnered, I believe. That blows. Do we have a fatal slot 2 speed? Thing is, we're gonna end up switching a bunch of runes around. I don't want to spend 10 million mana the day before free rune removal, but... I find the longer I play this game, the less I care about the really small nitpicky things. And the more I'm just like, ah, screw it, I'll make back the mana later. Hey, can we get Lucian real quick? Or a Teor? Or something? Hey, Matt Coop, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it, even though it didn't come up in the notifications. Unless I missed it completely, in which case I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. There we go. That's why I'm recording the streams now. I record the streams now so that anybody who missed the stream or anybody who wants to view it again can go ahead and do so. So let's do that. Wow, we're broke on mana. I've really been screwing around with my mana. Okay, let's do this then, right? HP lead. We have max HP base damage. We have Sigmaris's potential freeze on the waves. And with a Galleon time to loot, I mean, he can do damage, although it doesn't matter. Yeah, 18k with the first skill, that's pretty good. No attack in slot 2, I mean... Although at this speed, we might as well have him on attack slot 2. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll work on Sigmaris. Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry about the background noise. I don't control the whole household, so... Doing a second Tark now, not sure who to use as fourth with Verd and Galleon. Verd, Galleon, double Tark. Fifth with Galleon, yeah, double Tark. Galleon, Verd. I don't know. A damage dealer? I like a damage dealer with an extra defense break is always pretty nice. Lapis works in the slot, Stella works in the slot, Chilling works in that slot. Theomars works in the slot. You don't hear background noise? I mean, my entire house is shaking. Maybe it's just not picked up by the mic. Like, literally, like, it's just like a buzzing, vibrating house right now. Pharaoh, do your magic, yep. Oh, there's no defense break up for... Oh, there's a defense break for Sigmaris. That's perfect. That's what I like to see. It's probably because in-game sounds it's not. I promise it's not. It's actually... I took off my headphones to hear it. There's something outside going on. I don't know what it is, though. Oh, no, it stopped. So, yeah, 140 times. I mean, maybe we're good. In the meantime, I'm grinding on the giveaway account for May. Seeing if we can get some basic runes. I don't even know why I wear headphones when I stream, honestly. It's not like there's anything to hear. Except the in-game music, which will drive you mad. Or you got locked in the basement. What? We can't hear the background sounds because the in-game sounds good. That's the whole point of the in-game sounds, is to provide some sort of background. I want to rune Shimate for speed lead to soften enemies, and you should build Shimate on Despair then. Like a fast Despair set. Because then you get potential stuns as well. Oh, arrow's fast enough, that's fine. No, we didn't have defense break for that. So I can use 2 AO teams of double Lucian and single Lucian with Shimate. That's sick. Just be careful. If you put an attack slot 6 on your Shimate and you bring it in with Illusion and what you're trying to do is avoid Nemesis monsters, another one. Okay, Lucian? No. I don't like saving him up. Saving him up is disappointing. Just in case, I'm gonna say that now before anyone says, save up your scrolls. I hate saving them up because when I open a bunch of scrolls at once, I expect something and then I get nothing. And it's even worse. I'm trying to beef up my AD, but at C2, C3, people seem to beat pretty much anything. Yeah, for the most part. Thank you so much for the bit, hon. 1 bit! It's trying to mimic the emoji face. It smells like gas. The 1 bit. Oh, Sig died. That's new. Every bit counts. Yeah, I should probably set it so there's a minimum, right? A bit is a penny. Yeah. Smells like gas. We'll see here. C2, C3, you need to mix of godly runes and teams to make. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, C2, C3 is when you need to start having full Nat 5 defenses. Or if you have a Nat 4, it needs to be really influential. Like a really fast Vio Chisoon. Like Vio Nemesis or Vio Will Chisoon. I mean, C3 is like the height of free-to-play, of the free-to-play gods. Who knows? We almost won. Okay, who else could we put in this slot? We were talking about playing around with Lapis too. Same team with Lapis instead of Sig, right? So then we get an attack boost. I'm just playing around. At this point, I'm just having fun. I know it's a waste of energy, but having fun playing around, seeing how different teams work. Lapis is still on Despair. I don't have runes for Lapis yet. See, I mean, that alone makes me feel like I want to go back in Giants. I was hoping that maybe this month after TOA I'd pull a Lucian, or that last rotation I'd get a Lucian. That way I would have some sort of reason to go back into Giants. If I pulled a Lucian, I would go back into Giants and start working on my 45-second speed team. Yeah, but that's not what it's about. It's not about, I'm not going to use your rep. No, it's about using the monsters I've got, at least for the time being. I bet we could hit like a 1 minute time with your Teor. That's the thing, I don't really have super solid damage dealers since most of my stats are split up amongst accuracy and speed. Although my chilling is pretty good. I'm really happy with the way my chilling turned out. My D at the moment is sounded like a Beta Icarus. It's getting smashed. Wow, that's a good defense too. Yeah, I do want my Teor back. I missed my Teor from the first account. Look at that! Lapis and the Tark teaming up with Lapis. Plus the attack lead. I mean, the attack lead makes a huge difference with this team. And all this attack bar reduction is kind of stupid. Oh my god, look at that. No immunity for you. Your Teor AI is dumb? Oh. Look at that, guys. 129 with Lapis. Hey, hello, rune. I'm gonna power this up real quick. This is my 24 speed rune for somebody. Somebody wants it. Oh, this is a Lisa rune. Nope. It has resistance. Maybe it is. Maybe this is still a. Maybe this is still a Rift of Worlds rune. A raid boss rune. Raid 5 rune. Nope. Flat HP. Go away. Lapis Godly. No, I've known Lapis is good. The team I used to run when I was screwing around before was Lapis, Double Tark, Galleon. Lapis, Double Tark, Galleon, Verd. But you don't even need Verd. I mean, that's what really makes me salty, is after like all this work into making a team that works around Vertihil, you don't even need Vertihil really. Yeah, I've seen your Lisa. Last time I did an account review. She's really, really fast. I pulled Lisa just recently on my account. I was so excited too. Lisa's probably my favorite R5 cleanser. Just because she does so much. She helps you with damage output and safety at the same time. She's so good. Do you use yours frontline or backline? This team's stupid. You changed her? Oh, she's on Vio? Yeah, she was on Swift before. Yeah, check her out. Happen 3750. Let's see what we can do here. You got Wind Chakra and Water Boomerang. Got a 33-second GB10 run. Yeah, that's nuts. Still keep her in backline, but I believe she can survive 4-man frontline. Those twins are nuts, yeah. I liked it before they nerfed them, though. I didn't see a point in them nerfing the twins because they were, you know, because they cleared dragons and Necro too fast. I thought that was the whole reason they added them to the game, is so that people could get those really fast speed Necro runs, because there hasn't been a really, really efficient way to make speed Necro runs below, you know, 45 seconds and forever. Yeah, YDCB was tilted. That was, I mean, poor YDCB, he spent a lot of money, but it was kind of funny. It was a little bit funny because his reaction to them getting nerfed, he was salty. He talked about it for a good week on his like streams and videos. Let's go check out this Lisa. Where's Lisa at? Right here. 124 on Vio, 71% resistance. She's pretty good. Oh, you got her on Violent Broken too. Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't have enough defense for frontline, that's the only thing. But yeah, she's got good HP. And she's fast on Vio, which is the important part, is that she's fast on Vio. His vid was hilarious? Yeah. His analogies were even funnier too. I can't remember verbatim what he said, but it was something like, you don't give somebody a Pepsi can and they go and they open up the Pepsi to drink the Pepsi, and then you say, oh, sorry, that's not Pepsi in that can. We're gonna take that back. It's not what you want anymore, or something like that. He said something, it was really, really funny. And it was so on point. 4-man, I think you can spread out. Def to 1.1 def, yeah. She's sick. Yeah, I remember the funny things. I don't, you know, it's really funny. I actually don't watch a lot of Summoner's War content. You know, well, maybe that's not like, not haha funny, but funny as in like, you know, situationally funny. I don't watch a lot of Summoner's War content because when you do anything with a game, if there's ever a game that you like, you play the crap out of and then you make videos for it, usually the last thing you want to do is spend even more time getting involved in it, in which case you're probably really obsessed with it. It just made my eyes really red. But I'm super into the game, but you know, I always want to take a break. When I'm not farming, I don't want to be watching Summoner's War videos. Usually I want to be either farming on my account while I play another game like CSGO or whatever, or I want to be just absolutely as far away from electronics as possible and work on cosplay stuff. And so anyways, I usually don't go and check out Summoner's War videos, but when I do, you know, I watch a very selective, like a small pool of content. Not because I'm not open to content, but just because, I don't know. It sounds terrible any way I put it. I really, really value my time, and so I really like to watch content where people have put a lot of time into editing and you know, really try to make their content stand out. So that's why I spend most of my time if I'm watching someone's rare videos. It's like it'll probably be YDCB because I laugh my ass off just about every other YDCB video that I watch. Man, Vertihill is so bad. Like a doctor wouldn't want to go watch medicine series. Exactly. You don't come home from having sick patients all day and say, "Oh, honey, you want to go watch this? You want to go watch a medical show that isn't House?" You know. House is funny, regardless of all the medical jargon that's thrown around for its own reasons. But yeah. I'm farming on the other account as well, trying to get through as much energy as possible. This is really, really consistent, and it's kind of stupid how consistent it is. Maybe I'll put Vertihill on attack, crit damage, attack tomorrow on a Swift Blade build and see how that turns out. Because I have the high crit rate, high speed slot 2 that I was gonna put on Sigmaris. What do you mean, my last video being ASMR rich? You must be high right now, Sithboy. Oh! No chilling. Alright, Tark. Well, I'm gonna need you to pair up with Lapis every single chance that you get. Did the... Oh, the iPad just... No, it didn't die. It crashed. This iPad crashes a lot. This is like a generation 1 or whatever. The first generation of iPad minis that came out. And it's an iPad mini, and it's not holding together very well. I'm gonna be I'll probably get a Fire eventually. The iPad mini hasn't died yet, and it's not mine anyways. It was my little brother's iPad mini that he stopped using because he got a Fire 7 Kids Edition or something like that. Is it falling apart? No, it's not falling apart at all. It's just fine. It's just that the hardware is all outdated. Yeah, we lost this. We needed to completely control the attack bars of the towers. People are yelling, "Oh no, it's not good." I don't know what's going on outside, and I don't care to. I don't want to be any part of that. What else could we do? I've tried so many different teams just screwing around over the time. Like, look at my Verd too. Well, that's what really sucks. Oh, he's a 247 speed Verd. What's up, Freaky Will? How you doing? Yeah, it's a 247 speed Verd. I put a lot of work into my Verd. It's not like I just slapped some runes on him and threw him into Dragon's B10, you know? Like I said, my entire Dragon's B10 team was built around, like, my best runes that I could possibly give these units. You know, this is my fastest Swift slot 3 because he's not on violent. That's why I made him so fast. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what drove me nuts, was because even after all that, because he needed to outspeed the dragon 3 times per turn, which I believe he does. I'm 80% sure that he does. He needed to do that. And so I made him as fast as possible, and after all that, I don't even need him in my Dragon's B10 team, which is fine, because I'll just give his runes away. But I mean, you could see, it's not like I'm really missing runes from anybody else. Like, maybe this slot 3 could go on to my Bernard, but other than that, it's not like there's speed improvements for my Bernard anywhere. These runes aren't used on anybody else, because there's not enough crit rate or crit damage for this to be used on anyone. Do you want an Amazon Fire for my birthday? Sure. Maybe. I'll take an Amazon Fire. Yeah, but that's what happened with Verd. And Verd sucks. I hate Verd. Verd blows. So who else could I put in this team? I did Double Tark. Double Tark was pretty funny. So wait, let's compare the attack. So I did this a while back just to look at the runes. So I want it, you want your Tarks to be relatively equal in terms of damage output and everything, or just, you build your first Tark, right? And usually your second Tark has to try to live up to the expectation of your first Tark. This Tark's not that great. He's got a lot of speed, which is crazy because for a fatal set, he's really, really fast. I don't have a fatal... Do I have a fatal attack percent slot 2 that I should be putting on him? Probably, right? I don't have... The thing is, I don't have an attack percent slot 2 that lives up to this because it doesn't... I need more crit damage. That's my Dragon Knight rune right there. I don't have an attack slot 2 that has crit damage that could live up to that. I mean, and I'm not going to put a 5-star rune on him. That's the only thing is, like, I mean, my Tark's pretty fast for Fatal. And then my second one, oh, here's what I was going to show. So if I put this Tark's runes, my second Tark's runes, onto my first Tark, that's how you can tell what your Tark is going to be once you 6-star it. Yeah, the slot 2 is pretty decent. You can see I'm missing 35 speed, but I have 36 crit damage on the first Tark. I also have more attack on the first Tark by being on an attack crit damage attack build. So, I mean, it's not terrible. This is like, you know, another decent rune. These are all blue runes, though. I believe that Tark slot 2 on my Fatal Tark is actually... Oh, this one, I believe this is... This has to be at least a purple rune. Oh, this is a legendary rune that rolled into flat HP. Yeah, that's the Depression rune. That's not even that great of a rune. My best rune is, I think, Chilling's slot 2. Chilling slot 2 has turned out really well. It was a purple rune that didn't roll quite right. Yeah, default hero rune. But most of my best runes are blue runes. This rune was really good. This was a legendary 6-star rune. But it didn't roll very high, you can tell. Oh, hero rune. This was also a hero rune. Never mind. This was a hero rune. It could have been better, though. Did I ever ask what you thought of my DB10 runes? I built Mons, and it works, but it's inconsistent. You can hop on a 3750, and I could check it out again. It's never, you know, it's never an issue for me to go check out accounts again. Always happy to look at your accounts and tell you guys what you're doing wrong. No, I like to give constructive criticism. If it works, but it's inconsistent, it's probably towers. And I assume I assume skill ups aren't an issue. No problem. What else was I thinking about? Oh, I was thinking about Water Ninja. Yeah. Water Ninja's great. He's got essentially the same or similar multipliers to Tayor. I think actually his speed-based Tark. I think his speed-based why couldn't you use the first or the third skill? Lapis, you just killed Tark. You have Summoner's Word sound on? Yeah, I do. It's background noise. Because if I'm not talking or if there's people talking in the background, it fills the void. That way you guys don't have any silence. Also, this is being recorded and uploaded to YouTube as well, so if people are going to sit through this, there might as well be something in the background. That's why I'm not playing Pandora, because my video won't be allowed to be monetized on YouTube if there's Pandora playing, of course, because a huge copyright infringement when you play, you know, those really big name songs. 6-star slot 1 with built-in attack percent with substats are resistance and speed. It's not terrible for Miang. You can keep that for Miang. Let's finish these challenges real quick. Seems alright if it rolls speed. Yeah, exactly. If it double rolls speed, that's what you want to see. It's on your brother's account. That's really good then. Susanna's skill's better off of speed than Tayor. Yeah, exactly. The only difference is I think the base stats are a little bit different. I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm really curious, and I've got nothing better to do while this run goes. Well, it failed. What? Everything was just fine. That's fine. We'll go back to double Tark team. Yeah, but Susano seems fun too. Also, he's farmable skill ups. I think his second skill goes down a bit. I haven't looked at Susano's passive skill in probably a year. Reduce the odds of being hit by a critical hit and increases your resistance by 50%. That's sick. Which gives him a little bit of survivability against dots. He only gains damage, and cooldown reduction. His second skill is pretty impactful though. And the attack bar reduction is another reason why I think he's pretty sick and can almost stand his own in comparison with Teor in Dragons. And I say almost. He doesn't have any AoE skills, so rest is different. Speed much better on the ninja. Yeah. No, the fire. Oh yeah, the firefighter. I gotta whip together a firefighter hat. I was gonna make one out of foam real quick, but we don't have the foam that I would have used for it. Have I tried Dark Kung Fu Girl in DB10? Extremely inconsistent. Her damage is huge. If it hits the dragon, it's great. Most of the time, it doesn't hit the dragon. Also, she has the extra strip, which is decent. Maybe with Tarks it'll work. Maybe I take out one Tark and put in Kung Fu Girl, but the other thing is, she will die here. Just like any other... Oh, it attacked Galleon for once. Wow, if only you could do that every time. See, and the other reason why I put speed on my units is because my team is never exactly fast enough to be at the point where I don't have to worry about the towers killing somebody. Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, Deruvio? Welcome back to the stream. What chat? 3750. If you paired Susanna with Lapis, well-ruined Galleon 2 Tarks, that would be an awesome team. You know, yeah, I mean, Jubagel did a video covering that a while back. Leia, Lapis would have to be on Fatal, probably speed crit damage attack, or attack crit damage attack with some speed subs, because the Susanoo speed lead helps a little bit. I mean, it's basically a farmable team. Minus Galleon, it's a farmable team, which is why that team is so cool. But the biggest problem that I see with teams like that is that, wow, we got wrecked so hard. Biggest problems I see with teams like that is the they're all fighting for the same rune sets essentially. They're all fighting for Swift Blade. Just got your power back. Wow, what happened to your power? Go down? Or I mean, obviously, for what reason though? Faye might be usable. Faye's got one of my best rune sets. She has a terrible slot 6 though, which is really disgusting because she's my primary arena damage dealer. So the fact that her slot 6 is like the most terrible thing I've ever seen is really gross. So we're gonna go for attack percentage. She needs crit rate. Well, that blows. And I can't replace that rune, that's for sure. I don't think I could replace that rune. I could try. I need crit rate, crit damage, and speed. Fatal slot 3. Crit rate, crit damage, and speed. And I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to do this tomorrow, but I have to keep this in mind. None of this is really that great. Wow, my runes suck for her. And of course, Tark has the runes that she had before. I did unrune her a lot when that happened. 100 km/h winds nearby. Jeez, that's rough. So what's up, Freaky Will? What's going on with your speed, DB10? What are you running? Talk in chat when you're running. Okay. First monsters we always have to go critique. There's no 6-star Galleon. Why isn't your Galleon 6-star? What are you doing? Inconsistent Verd Tark Stella Galleon Sig. Do you pay attention to what happens when it loses? Let's see Verd. Verd is Blade energy. On a good build, speed crit damage attack. Yeah. You got grinded runes and everything on him. You gave him some real rune priority. I'm guessing this is the Tark you use. I don't see any other Tarks, so... Okay. I mean, your Stella's missing 3% accuracy, which isn't going to change whether or not your run is successful. The damage isn't there? I mean, I'm not a big fan of of Sig in Dragon's B10, to be honest. And your Sig is ruined up really well on Violent, but I'm not a big fan of Sig in Dragon's B10, to be completely honest. Because his damage in the waves isn't great. The Verd's on Blade Energy. 200 speed, basically. So do you pay attention? So you said the damage isn't there. I mean, again, this comes back to Stella. That's what it comes back to. I had the same issue with a similar team. The only difference is instead of Sig, I have Tark, and I had the same issue with my team. I think the issue is Stella. Stella's a great unit, but you need like max towers to use a Stella. Oh, I was gonna try with Faye. Are your towers maxed? Speed, crit damage, water tower, and attack tower. I feel like that plays a huge role in this. Let's see if Faye does work. I think she will. Nope, she didn't ignore defense. Tarks and Stella are only 7% crit rate and they're critting consistently. Yeah, mine are. Speed maxed, working on crit damage. Okay. Huh. Yeah, mine crit consistently. The only place I ever worry about any of my units critting. Oh, you're talking about his. Yeah, if you're not running a chilling or some form of attack or crit rate buffer, it'd be nice if they were at 85% instead. Also, when it comes to crit damage, you want to aim for 170% on your main damage dealer units. Because one crit could be the difference between a lot of damage. So here's Galleon who comes in. Here's Vero for his damage. Okay, let's see if Faye strips. No, she does not. Faye! It's okay, we have chilling. Okay. What's nice is when Faye revenges on him, but... So there's the time to loot, and it failed! Galleon! I know the immunity just came out, but still. And Faye uses Shadowless Strike for no reason. Yeah, like honestly, Faye really didn't do anything for my run. She has a backup defense break, but it's not consistent, and it didn't work here. And we're gonna lose because Chilling screwed up. Because Chilling likes to buff more than he likes to strip. What about Chilling over Stella? See, the way I see it, right, for Chilling is a nice... Man, Chilling is like if you're settling for a slower team. That's the way I've been seeing Chilling, at least. Is that you have Chilling in your team when you think that your team can't really cut it. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, autofocus. Hello? Hello? There we go. Do that. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know if I'd use Chilling over Stella. Chilling is kind of like a band-aid, and he's kind of like you're settling for a slower team because you know your team isn't going to do enough damage to kill the boss fast enough. I feel like if your team is fast enough and has enough damage to kill the boss before immunity comes out, it's going to be a 1-minute team. For the most part, if your team has the damage output, just a raw damage output, I feel like that's how most teams turn out, just based on what I've seen. I feel like Chilling's a really good band-aid unit. Also, your turn order and speed tuning matter a lot when you use Wusa over Stella. Yeah, because Wusa has the immunity and shields, which helps you survive. To do enough damage before immunity is really hard. Yes, exactly, which is why those teams are usually having extremely low times because they're able to clear out the dragon fast enough. Yeah, but putting Chilling in your team is basically like saying, okay, I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to kill the dragon before the immunity comes up. Because you see, I only do half the damage required. So that's another good reason. That's another good reason to have Lapis in your team. I feel like if you're just starting out a speed team, just because the AOE attack bar reduction. The only problem with Lapis is I just feel like she needs 2 Tarks with her, otherwise Lapis just doesn't work quite right. Because otherwise she's not getting the attack bar reduction off enough. I got every tower maxed and it still isn't easy. Oh yeah, I know. It never becomes easy. I mean, you really need good runes in addition to max towers and the correct units. That 2-minute time though. I mean, that worked. But I mean, that's not... I hate settling for teams. Like, this is so stupid. Let's screw around without chilling. Although it's not going to work because we're not going to hit the crit rate cap. We're going to hit 85% crit rate and then not hit any of our crits. Maybe on free rune removal I'll try getting Sig faster than third. It was a 5-star violent rune. HP, crit rate, crit damage, slot 3 with flat stat as well. It was legendary, but it was a 5-star violent rune. I would never use that. I have no HP based damage dealers for violent besides Rakan, and Rakan isn't settling for anything less than a 6-star. Not to mention the rolls were extremely low. I don't ever mess around with mediocre runes. We could talk about the potential of that rune, but it's not good. I mean, what, 14% crit rate if it double max rolled crit rate, and then if it double max rolled crit damage, the crit damage would have gone up to, what, 15%? Yeah. I farm enough where it's just like, I know instantly. I look at a rune, I know instantly whether or not that's usable. Not to mention I don't keep 5-star runes unless I see all the stats I'm looking for. I'll even keep 5-star blue runes if I see, you know, max roll speed, accuracy, something like that. And this team lost. I don't understand why I'm even messing around with it. Alright, let's stop screwing around, right? Let's go back and play with this some more. I don't know, I just feel defeated in Summoners War recently. I don't know why, but didn't I have a good one before? No. I mean, none of my teams are as consistent as I'd like them to be. And Verd doesn't really make a difference. No, Poseidon's not that good. My Poseidon's not built on a damage build. No, I mean, like, I feel defeated in the Dragons area. I don't feel bad going back to Giants. I was just hoping I'd get a Lucian before then. Because, I mean, I had a 59-second Giants team that I unruined and used to rune on my Dragons team. Really, a Tark died already? Like, see, this is the thing. No matter what team I run, half the time somebody dies at the mid-boss. And it's really, really frustrating. And there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have enough shield sets, or enough. I don't have the shield runes to put my units on shield, but I would love to put units on shield eventually. You know, Galleon and maybe 1 or 2 damage dealers on shield just to give me some survivability, because the mid boss is the biggest issue in terms of clearing dragons. And now Avero's dead, yeah. I mean, I could go back to the other team. The thing is, when I go back to the other team, it's still like, if someone dies at the mid-boss, it's over. And someone always dies at the mid-boss, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's super, super frustrating. So here's the Old Faithful team. I definitely love Veramos as a damage dealer. I've been talking about Vero as a damage dealer for the past 1.5 years. I mean, since the first time I fused him on my first account, I've known he's a decent damage dealer. Because I never use a monster without first seeing their multipliers, seeing what their stat potential is. And so I'm always on the wiki page looking at, you know, their skills, their multipliers, and their stats before I put them in any team, so I know how to build them the way that's going to help me the most. Vertihill, oh my god, Vertihill's dead. Vertihill's so dead. And so right off the bat, I noticed that Veramos's first skill multiplier was as high as Theo's, and I'm like, oh, why not use Verd then? Or why not use, I'm sorry, not Verd Hill, Veramos's. How do you feel about this SIG for DB10? Rage Blade, 1000 attack, 92 speed, 86 crit rate, 200% crit damage. I mean, it could work. Like I said, it depends. It depends on you hitting the third skill on that defense break target. I mean, if his stuff lands, he's going to do great damage. He's going to hit like, what, 34k probably with those stats? Around 34 to 36k on the Dragon's boss if you hit a defense break, but I don't know. I think that same build on a Lin would be even better if you had a Lin, but I don't think you have a Lin, do you? Lin is really sick for dragons, and you could actually get away with putting an HP slot on her so she actually survives the boss a lot more easily. Because what could I even do? What could I even do to this team? This team is so bad. Every team I make has problems. You have Lin. Lin is really good for dragons. She's single target, but all of her skills scale off of enemy max HP. So for the mid-boss and boss stages, she can potentially do a lot for your team. Cool off fun. We got another hour and 20 minutes. You don't melt on me. And you get a second. I'm gonna get an iPod, right? And then like halfway, or like an iPod Touch or whatever. So halfway through the stream, I'm just like, oh, gotta log into my account and sync that one up to the AirPlay server real quick, so I could alternate cooling them down. I go either slow safe or fast, but I don't take bombs, no half measure, same. Really? Tark died? Come on, Tark. Why you gotta be a piece of garbage? There's no winning here. And also, what's with Verd? Why does it always feel like Verd does nothing by being on my team? I feel like if I have Verd on my team, it allows me to take that speed slot off of 2. That's what it feels like. It feels like I should take speed off of slot 2 and put attack on all these units instead, except for Vero, of course. Maybe that's what I'll do. Come on. Like, this is frustrating. Everything about Dragons B10 is really, really frustrating. I mean, people who've been playing the game for like 2.5 years still don't have a reliable, fast DB10 team. You know? Yes, yeah. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I want to get him on crit damage slot 4. I don't think I have the crit damage slot 4 to spare. I also don't have any 6-star crit damage slot 4, which is just reassuring my what's probably going to be my decision to go back into Giants B10 and get my team back down to whatever 1 minute run. Saw somebody using the twins, Kali, Pernigallion. Yeah, I've seen that comp. I've seen something similar too. I mean, nobody's missing skill ups here. Well, technically, Chilling's first skill isn't skilled up, but that doesn't make a difference really. It's just a little bit of damage and then whatever 10% or 5% harmful effect rate on the slow. And Verd's not skilled up because I'm not gonna waste the skill ups on him, especially since the only thing he gets is a tiny bit of damage. I don't think it'll make a difference. Ever heard of Mystery Hunt? No, I haven't. Another streamer and he gets pretty high in there. That's cool. Very farmable aside from Kali. And the twins, you mean? He got like G2 or G3 without rushing. That's pretty good. He's got some good ring quality then. He had the right monsters for defense. If you survive Arena Rush, it means you've got a pretty decent defense. Yeah, exactly. And Kali is farmable. What are you talking about? Oh, what you meant to say was Kali is the only farmable monster. I got you. Sorry, I didn't... When I'm multitasking too much, I don't catch on to stuff. I got spam invited to a game of CSGO like twice in a row. 50% defense rate one time. What? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I know it was sarcasm. I just didn't catch on the first time. Hook God, what's up? Who do I 6-star next? Current 6-star is Pharaoh Bellateor. Who do you 6-star next? Well, who else do you have? What other units? Depends on what's going to be most impactful to your progression. If you're building up another damage dealer for giants, I'd recommend you 6-star that damage dealer for giants. Yeah, probably that. I'd probably 6-star another damage dealer for giants. Whatever damage dealers you have ready. Praisvalg, any of the, or either of the two Ifrits, Theo or Amir. Lagmaron, for sure. 6-star lag. Oh my god. 6-star lag and put him in your Giants team. There you go. Enjoy your sub 130 speed Giants team. Lag Anteor, like you're set, dude. Who would beat Vanessa Triana? Vanessa Triana Perimolong. A double Lucian AO. Is Lucas good? Lucas is meh. I could do that. I could do like another 4 6-stars, but for what? I have my runes from all. Seriously, yeah. I say the same thing. I'm like, you know, I don't even care about nat 5s. There's no reason for me to get a nat 5 out of a scroll unless it's gonna really help me with my speed teams. You know, just give me a Lucian, because I'm like, I can't even ruin the nat 5s that I have, because I've got like what, four nat 5s without runes or anything, just sitting there in my box that I don't even touch. Avarice, Gemini, Galleon, Julie. Oh, that's a good team for that. I don't know if it kills Molong though, because they're probably on will. 280 base speed or something insane, yeah. Probably on will. At least the Vanessa's probably on will in that team. Just in case. Because that's who I would focus. If I built that team, the first person I would focus is Vanessa. Get Vanessa out of the way. But you could double Lucian that team. Screw it. His runes are trash, really? Oh, nice. That's always the best, is when you're at like fighter 1 and you're like, why is this guy down at fighter 1 with all these nat 5s? And then you go in and you like half health it with your support monsters and you're like, oh, they're not ruined. Yeah. Double Lucian does very well. I would double Lucian with the 2 Lucians that I don't have. Man, if I had a Lucian for every Lucian joke I made, I'd have a lot of Lucians. Double Lucian Vanessa Triana Perna? Yeah. Oh yeah. Vero's too slow and too fast at the same time. Doesn't make sense. Oh, this team is not consistent anymore. I don't know what happened. You could double Lucian Rakan Vanessa Perna. Then what's the difference by... Yeah, exactly. There's no difference. Triana's even easier. Because then there's no chance of glancing on Triana, at least. Dragon B10, I hate you so much. How does one counter a double Lucian? You don't. That's... Double Lucian has been the meta for so long, there's nothing you can do about it. You just give up and accept your fate. I don't even know what some of these runes are. I haven't been through my fatal slot 4s in forever. Jesus. Do I have a better slot 3 for Tark? If I'm gonna put him on a slot, oh, so what I need is I need a crit damage. Slot 3 is what I need. I feel like on this account I have no crit damage runes. But everything is just really weighted toward crit. This one sucks. Everything's really weighted toward crit rate. And these are all 5-star runes, so I have no. Come on. Just for the record, I don't keep these runes. When other people farm on my account, they keep everything. Use Amduat. What's going on? Would you double Lucian my OD? AD, Pisama, Usa, Amduat, Fire Monkey. Yeah, you double Lucian everything in the game except for a full Fire AD. A full Fire Bruiser AD is the only thing that I wouldn't waste my time trying to double Lucian. That rune is almost usable on a Bruiser, I guess. It doesn't have speed though. Like, come on. Come on, game. Give me a break. There's not much I ask for. You know, I just want a working team. I just want to mind my own business and farm my dragons B10. Oh, we lost the siege battle. That sucks. Really? Let me go collect my prize. Hey, D-Box. D-Boxes are nuts. My first D-Box. Look at this. What I tell you guys. D-Boxes are nuts. And this is going to be a nat 5 in this scroll, too. I'm telling you. If you want to know the secret, have your... No, never mind. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Wusa will die to second Lucian, then Fire Monkey got a... Yeah, luck out of 4v1. Yeah, you double Lucian everything. Man. Do a rage. Yeah, he's good on rage. I don't know, I really like him on Despair too. If you can get a really, really high damage Despair set and just don't even worry about speed, that could work too. The thing is, that's also about RNG. You want Windy Chicken? Yeah. Starry Night's Windy Chicken is slowly getting neglected as Lucian's runes get better and better on her account. Stun Vero, or don't. Oh, there goes Sig. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there goes Sig. Unless Vero goes, nope. Come on, everybody! Someone always dies. I'm done. I quit Summoner's War. I'm resetting my account. It's done. This game. I don't have the patience for this game anymore. Like, it's just so... It's destroying my soul. Come on. Come to us. Come to us, please. I've got nothing, too. I've got nothing to give Verd. Because look, if I give him a crit damage, there goes all my crit rate. It's all gone. It's all gone. There's no, there's no coming back from that. Because there's nothing I've got for crit rate, so maybe there is. I might have a few runes. But there's no... Started playing Alt more, same. Yeah, that's why I started doing the giveaway counts, is because I needed a break from all this, the BS that happens. Like, the further you get in the game, the more BS you deal with, you know? Is my Lapis 55? Almost 55 accuracy. Vile Galleon Targ will help that. You might have to do this. Screw that. I'd go back to Giants before I did a semi-safe team. And also, Violent runes would have to be better than my current runes. They'd have to be at least the exact same substats. Captain Willie, 66669. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. That doesn't make a huge difference unless the runes are actually better. That's the thing. You're just like them, Sith Lord. You're just like everybody else. You're so obsessed with violent runes that you can't see the real important thing. The lack of speed tower and crit damage tower. Full speed, then water, then ancient sword, and max. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's the extra defense break, there's the attack buff. There's the slow, that'll help a little bit for 3 seconds. Keep up that stuff right there, please. Ice cream truck man is coming back. Maybe I should wave him down and get some ice cream, guys. Anyone want to buy me ice cream? No, it's terrible. That's a double whammy. I'm taking your money so that I can go abandon the stream and get ice cream. That's super shiesty. Not really into Vile runes. I need mediocre ones to tune my Necro team to mana farm. Yeah, that's the only team. That's the only team, in my opinion, that really needs Vio to do anything. Is Necro, just because to get those multi hits off, it's a lot more efficient. Also, it's about monsters too, because you need the multi-hitting monsters more than anything. Like the liches make a huge difference. Yeah, the Giants grind never ends until you have a Bernard or whatever speed buffer or whatever unit you need to be really, really fast on all runes that are grinded up to plus 35 speed. Then you're not where you need to be. How about I go get myself some extra for you? Don't worry, I'll sacrifice for you. Oh yeah, how thoughtful of you. Sacrifice the effort of standing up, going downstairs and getting ice cream for the sake of little old me. I bet there's someone out there who's built like a really slow will shield team. Your Bernie is still at plus 171. Wow, really? Jeez. I had expected more from you, Sith Lord. Wonder what's for dinner. Well, the attack bar reduction isn't working. Everything else is, though. Hey! Defense break! Why do I give you accuracy, Galleon? Come on, like, chilling doesn't even have harmful effect rate. He's got like 25% harmful effect rate on his first skill, and he lands a slow more often than Veramos lands a defense break. Or not Veramos, what am I talking about even? Galleon. Oh man, I'm losing my mind. That's what Dragon's B10 will do to you. Next thing you know, you've gone completely insane. You've lost your family. You're living out of a cardboard box with your phone outside of a Starbucks, begging for change so you can buy that next premium pack. Chasing the high of the summoning. I just need one more pack, man. I just need one more summoning pack. That's what'll happen. Destroy your life. Take your family away. It's a sad world. A world where Galleon can't land anything. Come on. Same. Yeah, every time I see a failed run, it's like part of me dies inside. It's like a little bit of my soul is being eaten away. Kind of more chances? Yeah, but at the same time, That's not how probability works, though. Even if you did your math for it, that would still be 75% chance, and that's not what the math is. We could do the math of it missing, subtract it from 1, and find the math of it hitting. Right? So here. So, if it's 25% chance, then it's 0.75 times 0.75 times 0.75. So, it is a 58% chance of me hitting it. And it lands more often than Galleon's 100% chance. Not including the resistance formula, of course. But effectively, that's the probability. Have I tried Spectra? Screw that. Come on. That's a joke. I'm not building a safe team here. I'm building a fast team. Nobody's got time to build Spectra. Also, I don't even use Spectra for TOA, so there would be no reason for me to build up a Spectra. I did Spectra on my very first account. Still super slow Dragon's B10 team. What am I looking for? There's something I needed to do today on the giveaway account. Bernard Shannon. I need to get Bella on Sunday. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try out a monster that I haven't tried out for Giants before, which is gonna be the Wind Inagami. I wanna see how that works. Spectra rejected, go back to TOA Lilograph. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, speed, crit damage, HP, that's how I built mine before too. I just like the damage output. That was the only big reason to bring Spectra to TOA, because the slow by itself was not good enough, you know? Yaku ignores defense. I have not tried Yaku before. If I build Yaku though, I'm gonna want to do like a Fail Blade, speed, crit damage attack. The damage with the slow, yeah. Again, it's better for a slower team though, you know? It's better for a team where you're counting on the dragon taking more turns. Don't kill Vero! It happens every time. I told you someone dies every single run, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't make my units actually fast enough, because even if I had the speed tower, I still need another 30 speed. Right? Even 10% more speed, yeah. So I still need another 30 speed. So I need 40 more speed on my units. All my units have to be like 240 speed in order to move fast enough and deal enough damage to not worry about that. Either that or all my units need grinds, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. And I don't think we win without Vero here, just because the damage we're going to take. Verd Galleon double tart Lapis. That doesn't work either. I'll try it though. My Lapis has one accuracy too low. But she'll still probably land her stuff. Look at that! Come on, with the 25% defense break that lands more often than Galleon's time to loot. Alright, let's do that. Let's screw around. Hey, come on, with the 5-star flat HP. Don't give me that. Let's do it. Actually, let's say no Verd at all. Didn't I do this earlier? I think I did this earlier. I want to keep the Verd though. Or no, not the Verd. I want to keep the Vero though. Called Vero Verd like 3 times today. Let's do that. Didn't we do this? We tried this, I think. It's Mr. Sunny. I just watched your latest video. It was super helpful. I'm glad. I'm glad it helped at least one person. That's all I need to feel happy about how it turned out. The goal of that video was to help people who were unsure about what rooms to keep have a better idea. It was a wonderful suggestion from a wonderful Twitch viewer. You can do it. Oh, yes, Lapis stunned one. Screw you. Oh, wait. No, it's all good. Yeah, screw you. Lapis is gonna kill you. And now, I have a chance to stun from each one. I think Fast Verd isn't working out well. I've used the same team, and my bird was exactly going 1 speed behind my slowest monster. That works better when you have him on violent though, not when he's on swift. Oh no! There we go. There's the no. I need more. No, I don't have enough attack speed. Oh, you didn't group hunt with Lapis. No, Lapis, you're too late with the 3rd skill. Do we have the damage though? No, we're dead. Vero was too fast and too slow at the same time. I knew it wouldn't work. Also had Galleon on Crappy Bios at speed. Okay, let's do that. At this point, I don't care. I don't care. I take all suggestions because it doesn't matter anymore. But the thing is, technically, watching these runs, yeah, it's giving me anxiety too. I have crazy anxiety problems without playing this game. That's 119, so my slowest unit is Vero, right? Yeah. So 209 is my slowest unit, I believe. Unless I use Lapis, but I don't think I'm using Lapis. So 209 is my slowest speed. So I gotta get Verd below 209. So I just turn this Swift slot 2 into an attack slot 2, and we're good, right? I have so many good speed slot 2s. Where's the attack percent runes? Do I not have an attack slot 2? Are you actually serious right now, game? Oh, I do. It's all good. Oh, did I just sell something really good? Somebody clip whatever I just did, so I look like a big idiot. I don't know what I just did, but something is gone now. I think it might have been a 5-star rune. Let me check my 6-star runes. It definitely wasn't any of my good runes. Something just got sold though. Do damage Chiwu? Yeah, right. While we're at it. I'm so absent-minded right now, it's unbelievable. He's still faster than 209. What did I sell? Whatever I sold, it's gone now. It wasn't my insane speed slot 2 rune. And it wasn't my good HP slot rune. I'm 90% sure I sold the crap. Oh, it was the crappy 5-star, the 5-star slot 2. That's what it was, because I'm missing one. Okay, let's check this clip real quick. Oh, I do. Oh, it wasn't even that good. I mean, yeah, it was a 6-star slot 2 rune, but I mean, it had nothing valuable. Oh man. That could have been so bad. I was super scared for a second. It was just a 6-star speed slot too. It had defense on it. It had defense rolls in it. Oh my god, I was scared that I sold something good for a second. There's nothing I can do to reduce his speed, because I need a rune that doesn't have speed. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have anything good. Ooh, this rune's getting bought though. There goes the rest of my mana. Speed slot 2 guard with crit damage and accuracy. That's nice. I'm looking for runes like that for my Kung Fu Girl. Water Kung Fu Girl. Guard, offset, violent guard. You know, I like those rune sets. Also, I need a 6-star that Tark if I'm going to use it. It's still 5-star. I have so many units I gotta build up. Like, honestly. I just fused my light pellet in yesterday, too. Or finished fusing, so now I have that. What am I doing with my life right now? We're going to Dragons B10, that's where we're going, right back in the Dragons. Do a full nat 5 team to intimidate the dragon? Yeah, right. You're gonna go to sleep, gotta wake up early tomorrow. You have a good night, Sith Lord. Thank you so much for dropping by. Pleasure having you. That donut's already attacking me. It's attacking me from the inside. And I can't fight back. There's nothing I can do about it. Whoa, what's all running here? Man, I was legit worried about that rune though. I really thought that I had sold something. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Like, being able to do this without Verd, just like, it kind of crushes me inside. Because Vertihil has always been, at least on my first account, was always my excuse for not having a faster Dragons B10 team. And then you come to and you find out how little Verd impacts my team at all. Here we go, let's put in this Teor now. Here's Sith Lord's Teor. So now that he's leaving, let's tear him a new one about his Teor that he likes to brag about so much. No, it's good. It's really good. Attack crit damage attack with plus 94 speed is pretty good on Swift. If only the other stats were there. I personally like the Chimeras as bruisers. I built mine as a speed-based damage deal on my first account, but had I had the rune quality, I would have much rather to build them as a bruiser. Similar to how you're quote-unquote supposed to build DMRs, you know, aiming for 25,000 HP and still having, you know, whatever, plus 1200 attack and plus 80 to plus 100 speed and all that. Just because, you know, survivability reasons, your nuker's going to get focused first. And his Teor. Wow, Teor. Way to use your skills. There we go. The damage output from Teor is not even that great either. Oh my god, has he even squalled? There's a squall, jeez. He hadn't squalled. I feel like I didn't see him squall at all, okay. He's gonna squall. Oh no, he's not gonna squall. Okay, yeah. Yeah, his Teor's not even... Man. The rune quality on the other Teors that I've seen recently must be way higher, because I've seen other people who run... Also, yeah, because this is based on his towers, not mine, his damage output. Shaquan's Nath, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Low-key roast? No, there's nothing low-key about it. I'll roast the crap out of his units all day, every day. Yeah, like, come on, 36k, that's it? It's a Teor. This is gonna be, what, 136? 130? Not a terribly fast run. So my fastest run so far has been with that double Tark team. Which is stupid. I mean, it's stupid that the double Tark team worked as well as it did. I'm going to reverse this team, and I'm going to put Vero as the lead instead. Good to be back. Glad to have you back. Man, I wish this was better. We're going to do a lot of stuff tomorrow, though. Yeah, I'm going to screw around with free removal. I'm gonna put Stella on a Fatal Blade speed crit damage attack build. Maybe even basically put her on this current Tark's build. Since that Tark only has 150 crit damage, the crit damage on this Tark isn't even that impressive. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy with this though. I won't be happy till my team is consistent and under 130 consistently. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm just aiming for a better success rate. The thing is, this team right here solves the issue of the mid-boss, which is extremely annoying dealing with the mid-boss. Having 2 ways to consistently prevent one of the crystals from attacking. Tonight's objective is dragons. Yeah, well, yeah, we've been talking and working on dragons all night. Dragons has been my objective this past month, and now I've just been playing around with other teams. You know, of course, discovering that all that work I put into making a 247 speed Verd doesn't mean anything, because Verd essentially has no impact on a speed team unless, of course, you have him on a full damage build, and he didn't do anything. You see, this team has no Verd, and it doesn't have any speed lead whatsoever. But guess what? It was 135 run. And guess what? It works better than Verd runs, so it's something, alright. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a minute or so. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna let you guys watch that run. I don't know why, but I have this force of habit to put on my headphones every time I sit down. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, that's not good. Nope, this is not good at all. I think we lose here. Well, maybe not. Vero was just fast enough to buy us another turn. Got a new Giants team, Bernard, Vero, Shannon, Bella, Dion, Orochi. What do I think? I think it's great. Are you using the Orochi speed lead? I think that's one of the biggest benefits to having an Orochi on your team, is not only the dots, but the speed lead that helps your Shannon and Bernard move faster, and also increasing the speed of your Orochi so that his speed-based damage increases. I think that team is great. I love it. He's a great first damage dealer to have on a team. What is this arena team this guy's running? Well, if nothing else, if I've gotten nothing else from creating the current Dragons team I have, it is a damage dealer Vero, which is something that I've wanted for the longest time. I should have brought Shiwu into this. I did this earlier. I don't know what I'm thinking. I need to kill Rakan and not Samath. That's good. Oh, beautiful. That's what I like to see. You use the speed lead. That sounds like a great team. I love it. Yeah, if nothing else, as a result of that Speed Dragons B10 team, I do have an attack damage Vero, which is so fun. Everything about Vero as a damage dealer makes sense too. Same multiplier as, oh, let's do this. Let's do this with the Chiwu this time. I don't get to use my Chiwu enough. He's built on a semi-okay Despair energy set. Really low HP for having 6 stars. 6-star runes, just because his substats suck. My support-based runes suck. My damage dealer runes on this account are really, really good, and I just have not been lucky about the other pulls, rune-wise. Is this the team I bring? Yeah, screw it. Okay. Speed with Bernard. Oh, Galleon's faster than Chiwu. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting that. It's okay. We still get to strip, maybe stun somebody. We stun the Jamayer, and we stun the Rakan, right? Nope. Yeah, oh, man. This double whammy. Maybe we should have brought the Faye instead. Oh, okay. In the process of fusing Sig to replace Vero. I had Vero on attack once, but it kept prioritizing his second skill. once his first, so it didn't always work out. Yeah, Vero will always prioritize his. Oh, jeez, really? Why are they using the second? Why didn't Daphnis use the third skill? Vero will always prioritize the second skill if it's up, because that's just the way his AI works. Which blows. This is why. What? Resisted. Rakan, hello? Hey, Rakan. No. Okay. That's happening. Guess the house is getting set on fire. That's nice. It's okay, I got Arena to do it. Doesn't matter. Stop, drop, and roll. I'm rolling, guys. I'm rolling. I love Rakan. I wish I had, I almost did it again. I love Rakan. I wish I had better runes for him. I have him on the same runes I put on him when I first got him, which was 3, I think, going on 4 or 5 months ago. It was a while back when I got Rakan. I believe he was my Transcendent Scroll natural 5-star. And so I have not touched him since. I love Rakan, I just haven't had the runes to give to him, you know, any rune upgrades. I'm really eager to get Violent set for him, which is why I was really excited to be in Dragons, because there's a whole bunch of units that I'm really... Why do you land to sleep on her? I was really eager to get a lot of units on Violent, because I do have quite a few Nat 5s that would greatly benefit, and I know there's a lot of units that could benefit from Violent. But Nat 5s that are specifically great on Violent because of just the way their kits work. And as such, I was excited to go into Dragon so I could perhaps even rune them up. I really wanted to get a Violent set for Amir. I want to play around with Violent Rakan. I know some people don't really like it because you can Violent your way out of the immunity, but you don't really Violent your way out of the immunity. I think I really like it because if you Violent through the immunity and then Violent again, you can skip that 1 turn gap where his collapse isn't up, because there's this awkward gap between his moves, right? So you use the Unleash Fury, right? You use your collapse, and then you have immunity for 2 turns, and then you have a turn where you use immunity again, but there's no collapse up, right? And so there's always this awkward turn gap, and having him on Violent could help solve that awkward turn gap sometimes. And so I think that would really help out. So he's on this build, which is like, it's not even powered up. The substats don't even exist. I mean, I don't even know what's going on here. The HP is extremely low. But yeah, Rakan's a lot of fun to play with. I use him in Guild Siege against these really low level players because I like to be a bully. The key term is sometimes. Yes, exactly. Well, exactly. And that's what I try to explain to people who are just like blinded by the idea of Violent runes, is that not only is it, you know, usually it's improbable. You shouldn't always rely on getting Violent procs. You know, you don't put Violent on a monster because you expect them to get an extra turn, you know, when something specific happens. You put them on Violent because sometimes they'll get a Violent proc, and that could be the difference between you winning or losing, right? Or that could be the difference between how much speed you spend on something, or whether or not you win an RTA match against someone who has better monsters or better rune quality than you. You know, it adds an RNG element, and I think that's cool. But people have to realize, or, you know, players and summoners will have to really realize that if you're going to use Violent on a monster, if you want that monster to perform the same way as they did without Violent, whether they were on Swift or Fatal, you have to go that much more serious into grinding for runes so that the substats can keep up with it. Because not only, you know, do you have to have what you had on the previous runes, right? And for me, it's like 3 substats per rune on all of my monsters in my Dragons team, at least, are relevant to what that monster needs. You know, for example, speed, crit rate, crit damage on each rune, or what speed, crit damage, accuracy, and all that kind of stuff. And so if I were to put any of those units on Violent, not only would I have to have the previous stats, but I would have to make up for the lost set bonus, whether it be Fatal or Swift. I don't have Stella in my team because it just wasn't working out. I don't have my speed towers max. My speed tower is only level 3, so I only get 5% bonus speed, and so my team wasn't able to work with that. So I put my Stella runes on Veramos, and now my team works. And I also took out Vertihel. So screw Vertihel, right? I'll put him back in, I think, when I have a Violent set for him. Until then, I don't think I'm going to touch him. Because, I mean, that's really irritating. I am going to be playing with Stella tomorrow. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow where it's just, it's going to be boring. I'm not going to be doing really any talking. It's going to be a lot of me playing around with different units and rune builds to see who can work out. What do you think about the Vert event? I think it's amazing. I think giving away Vertihel is a crazy, huge, generous thing of Comtuos to do. I think it's unlike Comtuos to give us such a unit that can be so powerful. I think it's because a lot of people attribute success in Dragon's B10 to Vertihel, right? Which is, you know, which is reasonable because he's like the staple monster of Dragon's B10. Because when someone, you know, if someone pulls a Fire Vampire and then says in chat, what do I use Fire Vampire for? The instantaneous, you know, the majority of the answers you're going to get back right away are going to be Dragon's B10, you know? And I think for a beginner Dragon's B10 team, or anybody who's starting Dragon's B10 where before they ought to be starting Dragon's B10 can really benefit by having a Vertihel. So people who like to make their safe team before they do a speed team, you know, that could really benefit them. But honestly, if you look at this team, no Vertihel, and it's just fine. It just needs more damage. This entire team needs more damage. Lapis needs to be off of Despair probably, and then a Fatal set. I would love to be able to remove Lapis for Stella. And so tomorrow I'm going to be putting Stella on a Fatal Blade and trying to remove Lapis for the same team. Yeah, I think the event's great though. I kind of wish it was a Lucian event instead though. Guaranteed Lucian event, you know? The only difference is the impact on the game would be a lot larger in scale. Next is Free Galleon event, can't wait. That'll be the day. Free Galleon event would be really insane. And also very, it'd be game breaking just like the Lucian event would be. And also, I mean, not game breaking in a way that, you know, arena meta is going to change. If anything, the arena meta is going to become more the same than before. But, you know, having a free Galleon would help you make a speed team a lot more easily, because there's a lot of people who are prevented from that. Okay, who are prevented from, you know, really progressing in their speed teams just because they're missing a Galleon. Starry Knight's a really good example of that, just because she is Tashar Lucian, which are both great units. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing units. Lucian doesn't need the defense break, but Tashar really needs the defense break to let the damage shine. So. That would be the dream though, yeah. I mean, that's why I've been saying it's crazy. It's crazy to think that there's natural 4-star monsters that just severely outclass certain natural 5-star monsters. Because there's no natural 5-star monster that can really even come close to what Galleon does, right? There's Nat 5s that do attack buff, there's Nat 5s that do AoE defense breaks, but there's no Nat 5s that do both in the same skill with a 100%, you know, a 100% harmful effect rate. So, same thing with Lucian. There's AoE ignore defense monsters, right? And no, there's no other AoE ignore defense monster besides Lucian. There's single target ignore defense. There's plenty of those out there, but there's no AoE ignore defense monsters. And it's not like he's obtainable anyway, you know? It's not like, oh, you beat R5 in under a minute, so now you get a Lucian. It's not like you do something for it, Garbage Run. It's just like, You gotta be lucky and pull it. You gotta pay money for it. My GB10 team is 310 and just got a time of 311. Why aren't you that? They really don't want you to succeed. 311 with Taewon, really? That's nuts. Taeyor's AI sucks too, though. I used to use Taeyor on my very first account. I used Taeyor in Giants B10. His AI didn't really work. Oh, way to attack Galleon. Keep that stuff up, Crystals. Like, I feel like the auto attack order thing, the AI in the game really needs to be fixed in a way where you can either control what the AI does, it's in some way or another, but or something. Give me control over what they do at the mid boss stage as well. If only I had a Taeyor. Oh, wrong account. I'm sorry. Yes, it's so many accounts I have to keep track of. I always try to remember everyone's monsters. I've never failed, but my fastest is 205, longest is 250. That is really inconsistent. 310 with RNG. Yeah, I mean RNG in this game will screw you over everywhere. I talked about this. I thought it was great. You know, a point in the video I made today that I really enjoyed was that the only thing that is consistent in Summoner's War is the level of inconsistency that's in Summoner's War. You know, always. So yeah, and that's all of Summoner's War. You know. You get good monsters, but then you won't get good runes, or maybe you get all the runes you need, but you won't get the right monsters, or maybe you do everything right.Maybe you have the right monsters and you get the right runes, you have the right turn order and everything, and you still lose because in the game sometimes your monsters don't do the thing that you bring them there to do. So this team is working really consistently. It is 8:30. I normally end the stream at 9. It's 8:30 tonight, and dinner's ready, and no one else is home, and I just want to hang out with my mom and my little brother. So I am going to head off to dinner. Thank you guys all so much for joining the stream, though. Like I said, I'm going to do a free rune removal stream tomorrow. It might be like a 10-hour stream or something ridiculous while I screw around with units and try out whatever random crap you guys want me to. Damage Dealer, Chiwu, Pung Bake, whatever. Whatever you guys want to see. And anybody who's watching this on YouTube on May 5th, you can go head into the stream if you want to just drop by and laugh at me or whatever you want to do. But that's what we're going to do tomorrow, so if you guys are into that, be sure to check out the stream tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to start the stream, but whenever I start it, it's going to go for at least a while after that. So it's going to be a fairly long stream. But I really enjoyed this one. It was cool seeing everybody again. I don't stream enough, I need to stream more. But this video will be uploaded to YouTube in case anybody missed any parts that they want to go check back on. But it's a 2.5 hour video, so don't waste your life over it. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, it's West again. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more.